Gold, coins, treasure. They are wonderful to look at, but so difficult to paint. Hello my fellow jellyfish, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making this treasure piece. It is art for a Magic the Gathering token that my partner can use in his duels. In this video I'll show you exactly how to capture that metallic gleam. I am skipping the drawing process for this one. This piece is insanely detailed, so to get us straight to the satisfying coloring process, I've done the line work off camera. I do have a digital version with slightly different jewels, so if you are interested you can buy a digital drawing on my Ko-fi page. If you've seen the video before this one, I made 3 different tutorials about gold, and I actually did some more practices. So this is actually the legend that I'm going to use, where the sun comes from left up, and I'm going to use these bases for the entire picture. How do you imagine treasure? I always think of coins and jewels. I started, as many times before, with my masking fluid. The way I wanted my gold to shine meant I needed to leave white on almost every coin. I used my already ruined brush to apply the masking fluid. In this case I was very happy my masking fluid is blue, because it made it easier to check whether I got every coin I wanted to highlight to have a highlight on. Just the masking took me 27 minutes to do, and then I let it dry. I did love making the initial sketch and the final sketch. The amount of details meant that I invented different coins. I did not want to make every coin unique, but I did want some variations. So I did some studies. So what I have figured out, I am going to use the following colors: pale yellow and lemon yellow, and I thought lemon yellow was darker than pale yellow for some reason, but it's the other way around. So lemon yellow is the lightest color, then comes pale yellow, then comes gamboge, yellow ochre, then we have burnt sienna, burnt umber, and a mixture of violet and paint gray for the darker parts. And as you can see, I actually put like numbers here. I studied some coins and I put numbers there, and I made them into these, as you can see. And also made some with different bases. So if I wanted something to look more coppery like, I use 5, which is burnt sienna. So I'm going to use that one. This is base 7, so this is the violet. So this is going to be the silver. And here as well. I'm just going to use a little bit of the other colors in there to mix it up. I have a base 2, which is a little bit dark, but not too much. And a base 4 is like a dark gold. So that's how I based these colors in here. Also, to have some variation, this is also kind of a legend, to make sure that every coin with the same symbol gets the same kind of coloration. The 3 eyes that I've fused together was based on simple designs from fantasy. It was the first one I had in mind to use. But one of the disadvantages of real currency for a fantasy project is the use of portraits on a lot of the coins. I did not really want to put a lot of portraits on there, and it ages the piece. It also shows real life events. It is also the reason why that side is called heads. The tail side can vary a lot and usually has a number on that side. I did not really bother making the other side of the coins, but I did want some recognition. The coin with the flower was my early favorite, simple enough to repeat from different angles and still detailed enough to get an interesting shine. While studying how to paint coins in my art study journal, I also made a legend of the different coins. The first coin had all the colors present, started with lemon yellow. I could not color all the coins of this first type the same though. The surroundings play a big part on how the coin itself is colored. In the shadows, the gold gleams differently, and nearby colors will play into the yellow hues and be reflected. The bracelet with the dragon head is silver, which I made with different strength mixtures of paint grey and violet. Do you play Magic the Gathering? And if you do, what is your most used token? Put it in the comments. I do not play Magic the Gathering myself, but my partner loves the game. I do admire the art on the cards, and if I did not get an anxiety attack of all the different rules they use in the game, I might be into it. I have been asked and begged for trying it and giving it a try, but I'm just not into that. But I really like the art, and when he told me he wanted to get some tokens, I could not help but suggest I make them. I have some knot coins in there too, and to make them stand out more, I made them the more bronze color. You might have noticed, but it is not only treasure in this picture, there are crawlies creeping around. This token piece is the first of a series of tokens I will be making. I have a list of tokens that my partner wants to have, and perhaps because they are a gift I'm putting more work into these pieces, but at least for this year I have one more token that I am making. If you really like this video, please leave a comment below. I might go further and make more tokens this year or the year after. This piece really put my patience through the test. I have to let it rest for a while because if I learned something, it is that this piece needed the patience. With every type of coin, I took my time to get the colors in. Some had different base colors, some I made silver, like the bracelet. There are some gems in there which I could make a vibrant color. Blue and red and green. And of course I avoided yellow on purpose. Filling the page, you can see the total picture. I found several coins I missed and I had to get back and fill those in. It is one of the things you deal with if you have so much detail. My eye will look over certain aspects and it will only come into view when other pieces are colored in that I missed it. I decided to remove the masking fluid. There are several ways to remove it. You can rub it with your finger or use a kneadable eraser. I actually like the feeling of the rubbery masking fluid getting loose and leaving a smooth paper behind. One of the disadvantages of this is that you might smudge the paper. This looks so good. The only thing I think that it needs is a very slight pen, but the very slightest white and black, and I want the smallest of them. There we go. Got a 005, and I want and this is the result. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to try it out for yourself, I have the digital drawing on my Ko-fi page, so go take a look there. And if you enjoyed this video, buy me a coffee. This way I can buy more paper, paints, and actually time needed to create these paintings. If you had a good time and would like to help bring more ideas like this to life, please consider supporting the channel on my Ko-fi page or subscribe to this channel yourself. Next video I will work on the study of fur, so if you're interested in that, subscribe to the channel. See you next time. It looks so good.
Let us follow the starlight and float into the next day. Let's end this now in the night and find our own special way. Goodbye, my dear, see you next time till we meet again.